of two people in Kenya. And I think that's something that's very new and it's very fresh and it's very interesting. Is it that the two of you decided that, you know, you gel so well that you don't want to have a third person or a fourth person? Or like, how did you guys come to be and how did you decide that, okay, it's just us two, we want to keep it at that? Did you ever want to maybe add some more people into the band? Because I feel like when you have more than two people, it always works out because you have 3 people, 4 people, 5 people sometimes. And I feel like those bands are always given more love. And I feel like, especially here in the Kenyan market, rather. So even Matata, for instance, there are like 4 of them, right?
Or 6.
5.
7.
Well, I know 4. Maybe there are 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But yes, there's a couple of them. Saudi Soul, for instance, there are 4 of them. So why 2 people?
Yeah, it's more money for us. No.
Perfect answer. Spoke like a true Kenyan.
No, I think it just, that's how it started, you know, because we didn't have a plan when we started. We didn't think this was going to be something. I think it was an experiment for both of us, like, oh, let's see what's happening. I had never produced before, so it was like a new for me. We just wanted to have like it was more like a playground in a way. That's
interesting.
Let's try some different things.
Experimenting.
And, completely free. So I think then that's why it's natural that it's the 2 of us at the core. But I mean, since we are Unganisha, we also enjoy like bringing in other people. Like Kasiva has been featured on 3 songs. We have also some future collaborations going on. So I mean, we're open to that. But I think the core will
always be the 2 of you.
Yeah, because that's the foundation, you know.
Okay, nice. And you mentioned collaborations. So any new exciting collaborations with Kenyan artists that you would love to do in the future, or maybe something in the pipeline? Tell us more.
Right now, I mean, because we just released an album, we're actually trying to rest. We are doing our best to rest.
It's very important.
You know, we said after Blankets, it's till January, you know, hopefully. But there's a lot of artists who are so talented, and then luckily enough for us, we just don't play, you know, as a duo. We also have multiple projects. Like he has a lot of collaborations going on.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying not to have as many collaborations, but I am a solo artist as well, and I would love to collaborate with a lot of Kenyan artists because the pool is beautiful. You know, there's so many talented people. For example, you have a solo project with Kasiva that you're working on that's really good.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, it's following the same idea in a way as Unganisha, but it sounds very different. So much more purely percussive in a way, or more traditional in a sense, but it's still like the mix of the electronics and different sounds. So yeah, I always find it like very interesting to work with new people. I find that it's like the joy of like exploring new sounds and these things. You go into the studio, you have no idea what's going to happen, and then you come out, it's like, ooh, where did this come from? And then
magic happens.
Yeah, and especially working with both Labdi and Kasiva, they're both similar in that way. Like I'm constantly blown away. I'm like, I made a beat, for instance, and they come in and do some vocal things. I'm like, where did this thing come from? Like I would have never, you know. And that's that's like something I'm chasing all the time, I think.
Okay, lovely. You mentioned you're performing at Blankets.
No, we're not performing at Blankets. We're going to have fun at Blankets.
Oh, I was like, okay, when did that happen?
No, it's hopefully soon.
One day.
One day soon, but yeah.